Hello, everybody. I think I'm almost ready to start up again. Thanks for sticking around through the ad breaks. I guess we'll see who's around. Gonna pop back into PSO. I know Retract was pretty close to 80. If they're interested in some assistance getting there, do a little bit of that. Wise if other people are still doing stuff. Welcome, Promethean. Boot up PSO and see where things go, I guess. We'll start recording in a couple minutes. We were getting a really high number of presents earlier. Blue Donna quoting somebody. Oh, Blue Donna, you're so funny. Ephinea servers are up and have a pretty large active player base going on. That's actually really funny that it quoted AntaresConvoy. Blue Donna can randomly pick something that somebody has said and then pretend to say it. He quoted Retract. That's funny, actually. I hope you're doing well, Jinyar. I caught a little bit of what you wrote. Let me scroll back up. I missed this game. Server used to play and kept banning me, and I found out why I kept using names with opt in them. Apparently, that's the name of dude that kept crashing the servers. Interesting. He'd brag about it. I have no idea what his problem was. Hopefully, he finally left them alone. Interesting. A bit unfortunate. Let's see who's waiting for us in the lobby. Do I run the other quest as white ID? Feeling I don't. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do a couple more of those. You see that somebody wants assistance in the chat to some extent. They're real close to 80. We'll push them over. Wise. Let me see. Do I need it? No. Double check one thing. I put away the cat-ups. Yes. Oh, I put in more add-ups than I was supposed to. Oops. Retract where you at. Yeah. As you can see, as I said before, I have so many materials. We'll get through them eventually. Almost at 70 PPs. That's pretty good. I mean, ignore the photon horde, I guess. Let's go ahead and do C-Bank. I'm braining. Just came back to lobby. Nice, nice. In which case, we'll get Retract all the way to 80. I guess we'll start the recording again. We're back with more PSO. We can say hello to YouTube again. We came back from our 10-minute break. Let's get Retract to 80. That way we can have Retract enjoy some ultimate quests. We'll keep it in forest territory. We're not going straight to TTF or something. Everything on this character is still good. I'm gonna go ahead and host. I'll put the password as king. So as always, that is the password to join our games. Get Retract used to typing it. I don't think I need anything else here. Oh, whatever. Oh. Being dumb. I'd Repo emerge on earlier. Oops. Let me go get a cookie. Honestly, we've been listening to the 10,000 Bullet soundtrack a little bit during the break. I might actually just restart the soundtrack. This might be a first. Where I'm like, honestly, it's been a very interesting soundtrack start to finish. Goodbye, cookie. Boss rush o'clock, something like that. Yeah, this should put Retract really close. There's no way he's hitting 80 on this, but he'll hit like at least 78, maybe 79. Anyway. Let's rush the clock. It will be eventually. It's currently double present rate, so as long as we do something with high enemy density, we're winning in general. But having a fourth player potentially enjoy the extra presence is always nice. Thank you again, Promethean and AntaresConvoy, for helping. Yeah, I might just reset the soundtrack. And then we'll just do like a massive attack B to finish off the leveling. Should be good enough. Now potentially we'll see if Retract wants to use the Heaven Striker from earlier. Wow, they just died instantly on my screen by enemies. Sadly, the lizards ignore projectiles. Everything else is fair game. Heaven Striker code, nice. Oh, did I leave this open? There we go. Yeah, it seems to be behaving a bit weird with YouTube today. The battle continues. Round 2. Heaven Striker code is a very good component for people looking to make rangers. Specifically Ramar and Ramarl, because that lets them pew laser with the Heaven Striker that was meant to Retract earlier. Pew laser is absolutely shenanigans. Now 77, nice. What do you get club? Oh, come on. It's a little better in that game. A little better. There we go. Now I actually have the right merge. We're doing more damage. I'm very gradually maybe unlocking my Excalibur while we do this. One day it will be freed. Oh, I like the cross out text sort of with the Christmas cookies. Well, welcome back, Chris. We're helping Retract get to 80. Minimize that. Much better. Again, we're still getting a ton of power materials back. So if there's anybody that needs materials for their old characters, just let me know. I have a ridiculous amount, and I'm willing to go under the price guide amount. Oh, just popping in again briefly. Okay, I just wanted to check if you were good to go. You're always more than welcome to rejoin us. They're just melting right now. Nice, 78. That's a good sign. Ooh, found a present. Come on. Are you serious? Chat, I'm so mad. Why is there a 58 caliber in very hard mode? Why? Why? Why does that exist? You insult me, game. Where is this when I'm doing like a better difficulty? Come on. Just mean. I think I'm allowed to roll my eyes, chat, when that happens. Actually stupid. I might be a little too far up. Yeah, it was a little too far up there. Cool. Yeah, imagine one massive attack B after this would do it. Since it usually gives about a level at this point. We'd be nearly done with it. You got maracas, nice. Hello, Bazooka. Goodbye, random enemies. $50 caliber. I'm actually just gonna reset the soundtrack. Yeah, you know something weird's going on when my XP keeps jumping around? Why is my XP reader broken? swear it's acting weird today. Goodbye, enemies. I think the Barakas are mech guns, right? Because they shoot projectiles? Yeah. I kind of vaguely remember them. Oh, asking for special? That might be too much. I don't remember. Imagine it's probably, like, confused or something. Yeah, it's not gonna be, like, sacrifice or something. Ooh, get out of there. Nice level up. Definitely want to spend some time. We have all the materials marked. We're just looking for the yellow dots on our mini-map. Sacrifice yourself to the rhythm, exactly. Some amount of power materials recovered. Let's sell some armors. Okay. I should really have this character hold on to my spare materials. Unless he already has and I forgot. I did forget. Right, chat? Just, oh. So chat, remember when I said I had a lot of materials? I don't know what to do with them. Just every character, I'm like, wait, maybe I could put power material. I'm like, no, I can't, actually can't. Oops. We'll figure it out eventually. Oops. I talked to the one person to get my money. I want my money. Come to me, door guardian. I need your Meseta. There we go. Okay, so let's host at least one more game to get retract the rest of the way there. Although it won't be more of the cookie quest, those are specialties. We'll do another standard one. I mean, we could... What do you think? Is it worth risking new mop-up, or should we just do massive attack? We do have two forces. Cat says. It's a quest I would only do with two forces. I think it'd be okay, maybe. Well, I guess we could try a slightly harder quest. It's 3. I did think about that for a second. I think this is the correct quest. I don't like that there's sweep up and mop up, and I'm like, they're very similar in terms of what they do. Wish they used different words that aren't synonyms of each other. This looks correct. Because I'm worried because he's only 78 coming in here that massive attack wouldn't level him, where this would. That's a good sign. So much closer to 79 than I thought. That's not too bad then. Okay. So unfortunately, the robot's about to get cooked. So we'll try to heal you. You're going to be taking a lot of damage over time. So my recommendation, if you picked up the Heaven Striker from earlier, I would probably use it over the shotgun, to be honest. The damage from it is so high. Both don't drop, though. Try to keep you alive with some heals. There we go. These. Oh, too low ATA? That's fair. These. Yeah. I forget what it was offhand. That makes sense. You'll get there eventually. So we're gonna head south, out of the murder room, and into another murder room. Classic episode 4. 88, not bad. Yeah, these enemies unfortunately require melee, or, fun fact, for Retract to learn, if you don't have a melee weapon and you see a lot of satellite lizards and we're not on very hard mode, right in Divine Filter, goodbye 50 PDs. Aw. Glad you ended up picking it up, Piggy. Yeah, so one advice is that for episode 4, for future reference, the satellite lizards normally block projectiles aimed at them, but they interact with Confuse Trap in a way that if you confuse them, they'll always fight each other, so that means their backs are exposed, and that gives you free shots. Right now, we're killing too quickly for that to be relevant, but it's more of a fun fact if you end up playing this in the future. Soundtrack in? No. Close though. Divine Filter, I believe, is the one that says that you can always use the Heaven Punisher Pew Pew laser as long as you equip it. So it changes the Heaven Punisher to like Heaven Punisher with Divine Filter. That way it has always the Pew Pew Blast, if I recall correctly. There's one that's called, I think, Lock On, which says that it will never Pew Pew laser. I don't know why you would want that one, but you could do that to a Heaven Punisher if you wanted to. Yeah, it was added, I want to say last year. It's not old, but it's not super recent either. Maybe 2 years? It was around the time they were playing with more of the weapon cosmetics. I don't think it was in the first batch of the Heart ofs, but it was like around that point. There we go. Just listen to the jazz as we murder everything. Oh, Quest. There we go. Congrats on hitting level 80. I don't think we need to finish the quest. Let's just slash lobby. We're good. We hit 80. Mission accomplished. Oh yeah, Promethean. If you have Heaven Punisher plus the Divine Filter, you can pew pew on odd beat. You can defeat everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to switch characters to host. I think I want to do Vix. You're welcome to join us, Retract, to enjoy the first glimpse of Ultimate. We're gonna play just in Forest. Well, we'll start off with the classic Terrells into maybe something else. Think I need to sell some more cookies? Oh no. Yeah, you could pew pew forever. Worry be gone. No, not the New York Jazz from Shadow Hearts. Yeah, well, let's give a little taste of some Forest. I guess technically we could do Caves. Yeah, it's just the other quest. Not enough of Terrells for today. Is it bad that I remember the song still? Like, because it was just that, it was just those notes over and over. So bad. Like, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but those notes haunt me. Just every time. It really was. We just forever went into there to rescue from a gall. We'll try to keep our cast friends safe. On the plus side, he could see the murder traps. The thing that is most likely to kill a new player. So, mission accomplished. We bypassed that issue. I did not... I'm gonna Ryuker if I'm able to. I cannot Ryuker. Mistakes were made. I don't have my adepts. Well, chat, give me a salute, because I am not making you through this quest with this character. Rest in peace, me. We have to fix that later. I'm not willing to reset the quest, so I'm gonna eat my punishment. That's for not remembering to do that. I even looked earlier to acknowledge that I did that. Short-term memory. Yeah, that TP is gone, chat. Oh, I mean, like, it's gonna be a real struggle to get to the end. Get there eventually, though. On the plus side, at least I have Veto 1-3 seals. I can put on, oh, this isn't the character with God technique. Yeah, we're gonna reset the soundtrack. Give me 1 second. It was a good soundtrack. In case Tiggy's here, I could hear it from the beginning again. Yeah, we heard this song, and I was like, wow, what a start to a soundtrack. I still don't know what this game is about. There we go. Figured Tiggy would appreciate it. It's good. Yeah, I heard this and I was like, oh, I gotta tell Tiggy. Like, immediately, it's like, damn, this is good. The fish is back. This is gonna be so mad if they ever remove it. Yeah, let's do our best to clear what we can here. On the plus side, for Retract, there are a million targets to hit. So, as long as you're hitting something, we'll say mission accomplished. There's so many things to fight. We'll come over to the teleporter. I've managed to just barely squeeze out TP here. It's gonna cost me like 6 tri-fluids to clear, maybe 7. It's gonna be brutal. I'm at least a decent level. I could take advantage of the healing circle to stave off some of the TP loss. Yeah, this is gonna be a real interesting quest. I'm gonna go ahead and salute my first tri-fluid. I was gonna say Retract. These enemies might look weird. If you see the giant apes in far, like giant apes, like the one that just fell there with the horns, if you can manage to freeze trap those, that would actually be huge. Those things are very annoying for the party. The other thing to look out for is when we go into caves, the lilies are a real threat. And my recommendation is if you see a lily, you target it with whatever you can. I don't care if you don't kill it, as long as you stun it by striking it repeatedly. Those things also can party wipe us. They're very annoying. They're not very hardy. They shouldn't be too bad in terms of damaging them, but man, oh man, are they annoying. Also, you might be familiar with the pan arms. If you have any freeze traps left over, freezing those is huge for us. We're trying to freeze them so that we can get a rare item from them. But if not, it's fine. I understand, like, your traps are going to be limited as you go through, so just... We'll figure it out as we go. I'll try to let you know when there's a healing circle coming up. There's one later on, so you'll be able to get some. Show us Fennel. Yeah, we're going to try to stun lock the lilies so they don't do anything. Yeah, we're looking for pan arms. It should be in this room later. Hopefully we could get a lucky freeze here. Oh, pan arm. Or freeze. Yeah, there we go. We have the freeze. Debuff. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, where's the other one? The one should be over here, right? There it is. Oh, please freeze. Please freeze. Oh, come on, Ravarda. Ravarda, please. There we go. Good freeze. Good freeze. Damn, Ravarda was letting us down. Team supported us, though. Ravarda failed us. Team supported us. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you got Frozen Shooter out? That's fine. We could do that, then. We'll save the freeze trap for, the Hilda Bears, because they're very annoying. Promethean says that, but we got, like, 12 Ravardas in, because you gotta be fast with them. If you leave them alone, they're gonna split automatically. I mean, he can see traps, so he's not gonna die to the traps here, at least. Or at least I hope he wouldn't die to the traps with the cast. Those are the things we fear. I still don't know what you mean about the golden wool. I might have missed whatever you said earlier. Oh, true, yeah. I did it. It's my fault. Rest in peace, my TP. Barely knew thee. Nice. Unfortunately for the Crimson Assassins, there's no way they're surviving the team's damage. There we go, already level 81. Mostly smooth sailing. You'll be fighting the dragon boss at some point. About as difficult as it's gonna get. Fortunately, we should be able to take it down pretty quickly. Speaking of which, I need to put my Ravarda merge on. So I could take things down quickly. Goodbye, dragons. Nice freezes. Nice. So many enemies. Leave me alone, random enemy. Lilies by themselves. I don't like that. I'm gonna hit them with a couple Rifoes there so they don't hurt us. There we go. Nice. Sure. Remember to the lure a bit more, that'll pump everybody's damage a little bit. Minus the force spam. Since I'm unarmed casting, I'm at the balls go for it. Nice level up. Nice little way to reset our freeze traps at least. There's a pan arm. Nice, good freeze. Good pan arm. Sadly no heart of item. We'll know if the heart of item drops for any of the players, since we'll see it. It's rare enough that you'll get a banner for it at the top. Go to the other side, kill the other one, yeah. Oh, it just barely split. Unfortunate. Oh well. Fluids. We went to a better place. I like that we can tell he's smashing the dialogue. So just leave it there. Almost at the... There we go. I used literally every last bit of TP. That was actually impressive. I hit 0. I was gonna say, how much is AntaresConvoy paying the server admins? I'd like to ascertain the exact dollar amount. We're performing an inquiry. It's like the 3rd or 4th present. 1 million. Damn. I'll get there eventually. Alright, thank you for shooting the traps. I cannot emphasize how much I appreciate that, because I would like to not die. Oop, good stun lock on the Lily, thank you. There we go. Problem enemy detained. So for chat doesn't know, basically instead of shooting poison like they do in lower difficulties, they shoot death orbs. The death orb insta-kills you. Like, oh, pan arms. Goodbye, pan arms. And then there should be one more pan arm. There's the other pan arm. Oh, I got lasered. Oh, we get one chance at this. There we go, nice kill. Let's heal up the team. Now this is a place to get your traps back. So if you want, you could stay near the door if you already have some and you can freeze them. Otherwise, I'm going to touch the ceiling circle and then terrible things will happen. There we go. Oh. You okay there, game? That was weird. Otherwise, have fun. In fact, if you want to spam freeze traps and then just come back in this room and get them again, that's also fine. I don't know if chat sees that. Like the game just stuttered for some reason. Weird. We're gonna be here for a couple waves. And when in doubt, if you find yourself surrounded by a million enemies, it's okay to confuse trap. We'll let them do whatever, because honestly, having like 20 enemies fight each other is just kind of hilarious in this quest. We're a-okay with that. As long as, even if that happens to Panarm, that's also fine, because he can't split while confused, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're about to fight Dragon. You have to keep a mindful distance for them. We're gonna try to knock them down, and then you can start shooting them. Yeah, I'll have to do another reset. Windows update has been real weird today. Speaking of Windows update, go away. There we go. Poor Dragon. Yeah. Ooh, almost got the insta-kill glitch. Job team. Goodbye, Dragon. Okay. You could look around, pop some boxes. I want to make sure all the boxes get destroyed. Love you can move during this cutscene for no reason. Just walking around. Nice level up. In here. Good material. Hopefully you're gradually getting more power materials or random materials. If it's the HP material, the wall of items that dropped earlier. Little much for us to deal with. I love them freaking out when the game doesn't know how to spawn them. It's like, it acknowledges they should exist and take damage, but they just get looped over and over. Storm Wand drop. Yeah. One of those. Like, listen, I have like 20 million of those. No, thank you. Okay, so no, we're about to get ambushed from behind. We're walking towards the middle, but then right where we came from is the death wall. Let's weaken them up a little. Voltron, open a present, and what'd they find? A photon sphere. Pretty good. Hopefully we can get Retract with their first present. I'm not gonna lie, it would be really funny if Retract ended up with getting like Sealed J Sword or something, or Psycho Wand first try. Just first ultimate present. Just get all the value. It's fine. I'm waiting for it. We've had that kind of happen on stream before, not with presents, but we've seen some absolute shenanigans. There's been one player on our stream before that has gotten a Heaven Punisher, and 2 players that have received I believe a 70 and 80 hit caliber, respectively, from doing episode 4 bosses. So there is some super value to be had. I was gonna say, the best part about these runs for Retract is every time he levels, the run just becomes easier and easier. More traps, more ATP, more accuracy. That's like, you can cruising through in like 10 levels. The Rappies get hit. And what I can actually do, if you would like Retract while you're with us, I can loan you a mag if you want to get more damage. I think you were saying your mag was around level 80 or something. What are these? Definitely want that healing circle. Let Retract get that if he hasn't already. There we go. 4 TP for me. Given that I did not bring Adepts, it would be there. Experience a little power boost. Should have a spare power mag sitting in my bag. I have ones for Hue casts. It's good enough for rock casts, right? That's fine. Literally got 4 of them. Not a permanent keep, mind you, but at least it should help you feel the damage of your character. It's having like another, presumably at least another 160 ATP. Pretty big difference with shotgun damage. There's really no downside to just loaning it out. Yeah, we might even be able to get enough raw PDs here so that Retract can end up getting some. Then if you, I was gonna say, if you look at a mirror and say the name Hellcleave 3 times, he'll appear. Suddenly you'll have a power mag. Oh, there's my level up. Nice. I'm getting closer to max MST. That's what matters on this character. There we go. Yeah, Ultimate's a little rough to get into at first because it does kind of want a bit of a power jump. Like, it expects you to be like, you're coming in fresh, like either near max level mag if you want to do 80, or it requires you to be like 85, 88 in order to just have the raw stats to kind of pull through. We can shortcut one of those a little bit at least. There we go. What the? Hello, Hildelt that's fighting me. Please leave me alone, Mr. Hildelt. Ow. Mr. Hildelt, no. Oh, good freeze, good freeze. Appreciate it. I can get some grances in now. Get out of here, stupid Hildelt. Bane of my existence as a force. Like, just leave me alone. Fine. I guess it doesn't hurt to just give this away. You really just need another melee weapon for later. I'll just drop it. There we go. Already level 85. Look at that progress. Sadly no materials over here. You know what? I ended up using about as much tri-fluid as I thought. I'm like, you know what? It's actually pretty accurate. I mean, I'm gonna use my dye fluids up too. Not too bad. I got one tri-fluid more to go, I think, before I hit the end. Any good loot asked, don't fluff the pillows. Sadly, no. Although I would say the greatest treasure is listening to the soundtrack. One shot from Promethean. What is the damage? What is that damage? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's level 200 and he got one shot. That's not. Don't think it should do that much. Listen, these forest traps, they don't skip gym day. They're like, listen, you are going to suffer for not knowing which way to go. Perish. I don't know what his fire resistance was, but that was something. It was certainly a lot of damage. Holy. I love there's so many enemies I can't even lure them all. The game just physically won't let me target more. Although I guess that means Gafoi might be broken. 42 resist and it did more than 1700. It has to be insta-death. There's no way. That thing is actually stronger than Epsilon. There's no way. Like, Promethean would definitely live Epsilon, but Forest Trap, it's like, listen, you chose poorly to face the consequences. But overall, don't flip the pillows, I guess, to answer. We did end up getting a lot of presents. Mostly PDs, which is not bad, but no, like, super crazy drops so far. I think the closest was probably, actually, I take that back. Not the maracas, but the 20-hit frozen shooter was actually a decent drop. For Promethean. Yeah, like, that one actually had value. Otherwise, it has been materials, presents, murder galore. Quest is so good. Yeah, we'll try to get you those extra levels to make Ultimate a little less awkward. Not leaving you just at level 80 after the stream. But just be prepared. It is definitely a difficulty jump. We're trying to get you some rare items here, but nothing seems to be dropping. Ironically, despite the raw number of enemies, I've yet to see, like, red sabers, red handguns. Where are they at? Where are the basic starting items for players? Quest is so bonkers. Look at that. Level 86 already. One quest, 6 levels. What a world. Yeah, I'm looking for like a high machine red handgun. Not even one with like hit. Like preferably like 80 machine. I mean, obviously the dream would be 100, but like it's really good for UCast versus full up. But it's not bad to use at this point, since he's not able to wield like a Heaven Striker. One red handgun by itself would be a massive damage increase over his Varista, and it's fast. So many enemies. Okay, I've managed to mostly stabilize my TP, surprisingly. Hold still and get my extra TP while punishing him. Nice photon drop. So we'll do at least 2 more of these. Then we might switch it up. As I said before, I like doing this more than Terrell's, even if it's not worth as much. Especially since I have a lot of forces I want to level. I think one more level up will be perfect for what I want later. Parameter enjoying the 136 life over there in terms of levels. So many enemies. Also, oops, I just realized. Made a mistake. I forgot to switch into 3 seals on the surface again. Better late than never, I guess. I'll gladly take the dive fluids. No, actually an okay amount of fluids dropped for me, so it wasn't like completely barren. So many enemies. There we go. All the enemy. If I wrap these and find that power material in time, sadly. Drop the junk I accidentally picked up. So what did we learn? I want adepts. Put the heavenly HP around the character bank instead of keeping it on me. Fly Divine does not help me on this lesson. Put that away as well. Go ahead and triple adept it up. That way I don't need to worry about my TP. So brutal. 1, 2. Let's give a power mag to retract to level with while they're playing with us today. One of my Nidras will do. Adept, adept, adept. Ooh, nice charge. Ooh, a charge shot given retract over here. I think that's a gift. I will give you this mag as a loan, but I want the mag back. Yeah, that charge shot is a massive upgrade over what's being used. So retract about to get the power level lifetime. Max mag and charge arm. Disgusting combo. That shotgun should be really, really strong compared to what was being earlier. This character. Oh yeah, by all means, Promethean. I was like, go get the XP. This is good XP for leveling new characters. I don't care. We'll carry. We're 2 forces. We'll carry. As long as you bring a shotgun for yourself, that's all that matters. Gonna need it. Okay. So sadly, I left a power material behind for the power material. Yeah, we'll keep playing with Retract. We'll do at least a few more runs. But Retract should see a very big power difference. So hopefully he'll be able to get a couple PDs while playing with us. We could get his own power mag for the raw cast. That is a massive damage jump for him. Go ahead and make the quest. As I said before, this run just gets easier and easier. You start getting the raw levels and everything else for it. Yeah, that 50 hit shot means you're pretty much landing normal heavy special at this point by itself. With the mag, it has a lot of accuracy on it. So you should basically be not near max, but still pretty good. $900 to $1,400 ATP. Yeah, you're gonna see a massive damage difference. You're doing about like 80 or 90 on the dragon. I guarantee you're gonna be doing like 200, 250 a shot. So it's gonna be very significant damage increase. To the point that you could probably bully Hill Delts off of me. So I think already at this point with that equipment, you will outdamage me versus the Hill Delts. Forces just can't do anything against it, sadly. I'm assuming Krusny is Prometheans. We'll get started soon. Just need some presents to drop. Yep. So hopefully with the double present rate and the raw number of enemies we're murdering, So I hope you don't get paints. Now I would get mad for you. I'm already mad when I get paints. I must see new players with that. Chose a small character so you can carry me easier. Damn. Yeah, this quest is so good. This is my secret quest. We had the maximum attack introduced to us as a very fantastic force quest. This is the I'm looking to level a whole bunch of new players but actually get relevant drops. There we go. Retract is excited to do some damage. Already doing 200 plus a shot before the debuffs. That's pretty significant. You can start picking off a lot of the stragglers now, much more easily. Well, and then you're doing even more damage with the level up. Again, it just gets easier and easier. Retract to pro. Yep, Retract now hard carrying. Yeah, eventually Retract will have enough Meseta left over that he can start using the charge arm. We're not gonna request you to do it, you're a new player. Enjoy life while you can just normal heavy, but eventually we'll get you a lot of money so you can just pew massive shot for like 800 a shot and kill everything. But for now, this is a big step up. Yeah, we don't have enough raw stats yet to justify charge arm usage. Gotta save up to gamble. Maybe. It's not really too much you really need to gamble for, to be honest, unless you're doing 3 seals. That one is kind of mandatory on forces. Otherwise, like heavenly powers, god powers, you'll get them pretty easily. I'm not sure if there's any other 1Ks you would consider. I guess cure units, technically. Not bad. Like material is actually really good to pick up there. Yeah, like, oh, I forgot to restock my fluids, but that's fine. We have triple adept on. It's like I restock. Oh, you know what we forgot to give? Heavenly Battle. Do I have a spare one of those? Now that thing is the damage difference maker. Oh, photon drop, nice. I'm to pay the piper according to the song. About right. Yeah, it's gonna be like night and day. Once you get a Heavenly Battle, that's where shenanigans start to happen for the Rangers. Like before then, you're kind of doing other stuff. Hi, my name is Piper. Yeah. I'm gonna check to see. I might not have a Heavenly Battle. I'm thinking I might have given them all away. Those are the units when I see new players, I'm like, well, welcome to increased attack speed. Just, it's one of those ones where it's worth the PD, like to buy it, and it's totally worth it. You don't have anything close, especially if you don't have God Battle from other difficulty. Only a couple characters can get, and that assumes like Sky ID. Yeah, I'll double check. Radical Rebel chat. Switch over to Roberta Merge for sure here. Yeah, it'll feel like your character suddenly comes alive, and suddenly all those damage, all that massive damage is going to be pumping out constantly. We know the Panarm spawns behind us. Once I'm done with this dragon, I'm going to go back to the where we came from. Over here, Panarm. Die, Panarm. Did I get PD'd by the Panarm? I think I did. Shaking my head. No, I'll take the PD, but could have been something else. Rip yellow ID hard up. Look at that, already level 88. Definitely got a roof OE there. Goodbye, dragon. Oh, somebody died. Rip. I don't know who died, but rip. Assuming retract. That's fine. Go back. Yeah, Megan said hello. That's okay. It gives us an opportunity to check our banks. It happens. Windows tried restarting on me. That was so rude. Wow, okay, well, I guess I'll go back to where I was. Thanks, Windows. Well, anyway. This is gonna be an annoying thing to go back and record. Oh well, I'm not gonna record more video. I'll have to go back into the main thing. I know, Windows hard trolled me. I'm like, Windows, please. I already the worst part is I updated today. That's the worst part. I already updated today. I'm like, why did it update twice? I know, I got hard trolled. Now my controller, come on. Gotta restart. What's the chat? Windows, why do you do this to me? Yeah, let's go back to where we were a moment ago. I was going to check my character reader, and I was clicking to go into it when it just restarted on me. So unfortunately, I think my character reader is now closed. Really sucks. Yeah, it did close it. It's so annoying. I was trying to see if I had a heavenly battle. I'm assuming Promethean at least gave something over. Somewhere around there, Windows decided it had enough. I went to go do this, and it was like, nope. There we go. A god battle? Okay. Let me check real quick. I need a couple for my pass, but it's one of those ones where it doesn't make sense to hold on to it. I have the spare V101, and how many times am I going to make a character back to back to back? Not very likely. I think one of these two might have it. Yeah, Windows, as you saw, was acting earlier. I was complaining that it was doing weird things, and apparently wanting to restart was one of them, so that was a big oof. Let's check our bank out real quick. Get started again. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, we'll figure out how to edit this later. It's gonna be real interesting, because I did have at least a clean recording in the first part. One thing I'm happy about. Oh, I just have a charge arm in here. Although it already has a charge arm, because I don't need other. so many items. I mean, chat, listen. Remember I was complaining before? Remember I was complaining that I had too many Berserk type items? This is one character's bank of Berserk items this year. It's so annoying. Double battle. Oh, I have a heavenly battle. Good. Let's try this again. Yeah, God Battle gives 20% increased attack speed. Heavenly gives 40%. It is a big upgrade. But the God Battle might help your other characters. So worth holding on to. I have no idea what I'm doing. Why did I go to this character bank? You can blame me on that one. I think I'm distracted by whatever happened with Windows. At least we weren't in the middle of a run. We were at the end of the run. If that had been TTF, I would have been tilted. I would have fixed the planet. Like, if we were just fighting falls, and it was like, I see the Red Ring cinematic, and then Windows is like, update 1 of 5. Isn't the Adoshi... Yeah, so the blue Adoshi Violet Nimedao is the equivalency of a V101 attack speed, aka Heaven Battle. It's solid. V101, Heavenly Battle, all the same attack speed. So you might see like Hugh New World do it, but a lot of plans for materials and the mags don't think you will use that, since there's some pretty strong armors you could be using instead. So people would rather use deep parts for extra ATP over the other slot, because it lets you get past your cap. Anyway, let's go fetch that Heavenly Battle out. At least PSO's not acting weird. Second one drops Windows updates. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna drop another Heavenly Power for Retract to keep. I don't want anything for it. Trust me, we picked up like 12 of those. I'm not gonna charge for those yet. When I'm down to like 3, I might charge it, but one of those, I don't care. Where's it at? Here somewhere. There it is. So you should have, you can equip, the battle units sadly don't stack, so you can have Heavenly Battle, 2 Heavenly Powers, and then whatever for your 4th slot. And that should be a massive damage jump for you. Both in terms of literally ATP, but also the other things. And it looks like they left you some Scape Dolls, which is good. That'll prevent the game over. Here we go. Safety and Scape Doll. Anyway, that should, your character should feel very strong. Not like the most overpowered thing ever yet. That comes with levels and also Meseta. But you should feel pretty strong for these clears. And then you'll understand how people were power leveling through. Yeah, you can use the God Battle on another character. Okay, so let's do... Evil. Give him a go. Yeah, the reason I was able to save AntaresConvoy earlier when he was testing out the traps is because he had Escape Doll. I could moon him with like the moon atomizer, and then it's all good. So that way it never technically gets used. Kind of a weird way to bypass the challenge. After all that, I still did not get... So sad. Oh well, let's at least equip 3 seals for surface. Now Retract will get used to the attack speed increase, but it should feel much better. Yeah, there we go. There's the pew pew. Yeah, some of the classes get an early start on Heavenly Battle, like Purple ID, for example, also even gets access to early Heavenly Arms. So getting those units are really big game changers. We could, in theory, do a Purple ID run just to see if we could get you one, but it's random, of course. Whether or not we receive it. But getting 25 accuracy on a unit is super crazy. Those would be the units that you just keep shuffling to your characters over and over and over again. Even when I get my mag back later, those heavenly powers should basically emulate like having the mag. Apparently till the break of dawn. Rappy's so done. Get out of here, Rappy. Very badly. There we go. Sure, Retract's already like, wow, what a damage difference. Just a couple items and suddenly totally different tier character. Poor enemies. On the plus side, if you ever go back to very hard mode, like if you're doing the deep part hunts, it should be hilariously so much easier now. So happy this character got some levels. They were so close to being able to carry on their own. Now they're at max MST, basically 1000 HP. Means I can re-up and slot for another adept. It also means in turn that I have more defense than normal. I got an ad slot? Are you serious? Oh, yellow ID. Every time I think I know all your box drops, I'm like, oh, I forgot you could get ad slots from Forest. Hi, chat, just, Interesting. I mean, thanks, Yellow ID. Always winning. What? Start always winning and never stop winning. Here we go. Pan-arm got triggered, unfortunately. Let's see if we can freeze it. Oh, there we go. We're done. Good finish from the team. Good finish. Christmas is a great time to start playing. So many presents, both from players as well as hopefully some present drops from the game itself. Come on, game. You will retract the present at this point. They've been in Ultimate now for like at least an hour. Come on, double present ray. Take that dive fluid gladly. Congratulations, Promethean, on hitting 111. Poor Lily. They tried. See if we can run in the middle and freeze. There we go. Parameter had the same idea. We're like, Goodbye, Nano Dragon. There we go. To make life easy. Oh, they do reduce damage, they take more. 10 arms. I guess we're all at the south. We'll hit the south. Freeze. I'll run to the north. Oh, team's not with me. Team got distracted. I don't know if I could freeze it. Oh, barely froze it. Okay, there we go. That was close. Goodbye, Lily. So many enemies. Already level 90. Again, very hard mode should feel so much easier now. Be like night and day how easy it is. So many levels, exactly. Hope your day is doing, has been going well, Chris. I'll say, I think in 2 hours you'll be getting more gifts. Timer continue. Lots of loot. So many enemies. Feeling excessively tired. Sorry to hear that. Branch of Paku Paku. Now that is a funny drop. I forgot that dropped here. The support item. You can bring that with you to TTF by, I think, going to Forest and then going back to the nurse. It lets you take a secret shortcut. No worries. Let us know, Chris, if you wanted to hop in at some point. Buff's going. There we go. Good job, team. Fire fluid out of the way. Healing ring of TP back. The thing I learned is that it also needs to be identified. I've had that happen where I had it in my inventory, but it wasn't identified, so it didn't trigger. I got so confused when that happened. Because with Show Wep, you know what the item is, always. Even more photon drops. Look at that. Paid some for power materials before. Already got most of them back. Time for revenge on the dragon. I got bodied by dragon. I was worse. I was the worst player. Dragon better than me, confirmed. Oh yeah, you were doing 60 before, you're doing 300 plus. Literally 5 times damage on dragon on some of the hits. What a big damage improvement. Goodbye, dragon. Almost feel bad for very hard mode if you go back to the parts now. Like, just me and my bajillions of damage are gonna delete you. I will definitely go over and pick up that power material. Tracking all the drops, definitely. I haven't seen anything drop for me. It's been pretty much empty. Maybe one day we'll see an elusive red item that isn't cross scar. Fortunate. I'll catch up to the team eventually, although I'll be behind in terms of item drops, sadly. Let me heal the team because they're just gonna spawn weirdly. I'll just trust in the team to kill them. There we go. Nice damage to the random enemies. Poor Frozen Hilldale. It tried. I was gonna say, if you're up for playing, Chris, let us know. Probably ask somebody to step out. We haven't played with you today. We'll go for at least another, say, hour and a half. And eventually I'll need the mag back from Retract, but not right at this moment. Might as well enjoy the power while it lasts. Yeah, those 2 heavenly powers should suffice for now. Ideally, you'll end up replacing them with really high accuracy units when you have the stats to kind of back it up. But right now, how much they could do. Nice freeze traps. Goodbye, enemies. Team's like, no, I don't feel like dealing with you. Nope. So much chaos is happening right now. Remember to switch to 3 seals a bit late, but at least I switched this time. Nice. Promethean hit 112. Slowly leveling the ults. I find it amazing we haven't seen more presents for the group so far. Like, we have killed so many enemies with double present rate. Oh, like, come on. Where are they at? Brutal. At least the Rappy should give us something. Oh, somebody's going back. Did somebody get something? material or something. Or enemies. Let's go to the healing circle. I want my TP back. Come to me, healing circle. Leave me alone, Telos. OHV Matt, that's fair. There we go. So much more TP. Nice level that up. More mine materials. Man, this quest drops like a million things. Imagine with drop rate up, chat, how dumb this quest is. You realize like there's like 400 plus enemies, and that's so many PDs with drop rate up. It's just so disgusting with the stacks. This quest is silly. As long as you take proper precautions of remembering which one is the kill switch versus the you get to progress switch. There we go, not bad. Unironically, I think I will also level with this character and he'll be at the perfect stat line for me. X that time. They're just getting absolutely bodied out here. Soonish, no worries then. We'll do at least a couple runs with the current group. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there it is. It's like, hold on, chat. In case Windows wants to update again, I better go take this. Uh-oh. Rip Metabulu. Type S8 shot. Well, if you need another scape doll, let me know. I do have one. Yeah, that's kind of a... Oh, Berserk! Berserk! No! Stop it! I have so much Berserk! I don't need it! No! Come on. Wait, I just showed chat I had like 8 Berserk weapons from Christmas event. I'm like, please stop giving them to me. I really don't need them. 1 is fine. 2 is excessive. 4 plus is insane. Take it for Ramarl. You know what? By all means, just take it off me. I don't want to look at this item anymore. I'm so disgusted. Take it. Unless you need me to hold it for now. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, it's like I'm never gonna sphere a Berserk one, and even if I did feel like I wanted it, I would just trade for it later. There's just not a scenario I can think of where I would use it over an existing Berserk arm, unless I'm sphering it, which I'm not going to. I don't think I will ever get to the point where I will sphere that. I have a feeling the server will shut down before that occurs. Goodbye 10,000 bullets. Let's try a new soundtrack. This is Jewel Summoner from the Monster Kingdom series. Same composer. There we go. We improved Promethean's gear. We did it. Let's freeze. You know what? I ended up going kind of fluid neutral on this quest. It's pretty good. Of all quests to go fluid neutral on, I'm kind of okay with this one. Given how long it is. Yeah, so I will give kudos to the pun for Chris. I'll acknowledge it more directly. Oh man, leave me alone. Getting hard bullied in the corner. Weirdly, this is like the only area I want to keep Roberta merge on, but I forget to do that. So let's see. I'm sure I have Berserk shot somewhere. I refuse to believe I don't have it on a character already. Like a bazillion Berserk guns. So somebody really needs them. I will just be like, give me a PD, take it from me. It's fine. Don't need them. I prefer to get some value for them. Goodbye, Bartles. You're just repeatedly wailing on my face. Thanks, 3 Seals. So many enemies. Look at this.
There was a time when man and monster coexisted in peace. It is said that people were happy then, but now the era is long lost.
No, don't give me narration.
Sorry, but I won't hold back.
Why are there voices in the battle theme? Alright, that's fine. Promethean got a present. Congratulations, Promethean. He said that people had to listen to a long narration. I think so. I mean, the music's decent. It just, I don't know why there's voices in it. Alright, even more stats. That's good. So we're now at safety HP. Only Soul Calibur 2 intro narration is loud. All out. 2 photon crystals. PSO Dragon's Roar is the song. Narrator Rambling is the song. Damn, you're right. He must be part dragon. For those that don't know what Chris is referencing, I have my background music off in PSO, but that also mutes the Dragon's Roar for some reason. PSO works in strange and mysterious ways. There we go. On the plus side, Chris, if there's a character you wanted to level, we're doing some very easy quests with Double Present. We're not looking to do anything too hard, although we'll probably still end with TTF right at the very end. But I'm not in a rush for that. We could do TTF whenever, including Valentine's event. XP week with Double Presents. Here. I think Rock needs XP. You're right. You need to catch up to the people with 80 billion XP. You'll get there eventually. Nice, level 93. So many enemies. 183 is the halfway point to 200. But there's also, we were talking about the leaderboards earlier. There's people on there with like at least 50 to 60 times the cap for level 200 on a single character. You got some catching up to do. Yeah. That is a solo character dedication for sure. I will not live that life ever. Leave the phrase Daga Kotowai. Nice level ups. My team did pretty well here. Hopefully the Rappies wake up so we can hit them. There we go. Pretty smoothly. Let's do at least one more with this character, and we might mix up the quests a little bit. Yeah, that XP is solid. 210, not bad. You'll get a present someday, hopefully. On the plus side, I got a lot of PD just from playing today, regardless of grades. Nice, even more money. This will be the last yellow ID I do, and then I want to switch it up a bit. Almost did very hard mode. Would have been like, nope, not quite. Parameter's ready, I'll help. Or excuse me, when Chris is ready, I'll hop out so I can sleep for tomorrow, so some parameter. Probably for the best to sleep at some point. My sleep is garbage. Still thrown up by the sound effects. If you could only play one class, but if 5 section IDs active, what would you do?
I call upon thee.
Oh, yeah, they ripped the music from it. I was wondering. Maybe that's why it sounds weird, is because they recorded literally the game audio. I was wondering why the soundtrack sounded so weird, and now it makes sense to me. They literally ripped while playing the game. Like, yeah, that checks out. Because I'm like, I don't understand why they did this. Play with one class, but at 5 section IDs active. I don't know, like, I guess the question is like, okay, let's say it was Faux Newman for the sake of farming. What IDs would I want to play? I like Red ID episode 1. I like Pink ID episode 4 and episode 2. Technically, if you... Oh, there's a present. Technically, if you want to get the Seal J sword, you need Sky ID, but otherwise I don't really care about Sky ID. It's a single photon drop, that sucked. So, like, I feel like the hunters have to answer Sky. Anybody that's not a hunter does not care about Sky ID. I love Yellow ID. I like Red ID a lot. I like Pink, because it covers a lot of the gaps. I don't think I would play with Green at all. Blue, I guess if I was Faux Newman, should be in there. White is generically good. But if you already have Pink active, there's no point to picking White with it. You'd only need Red or Yellow active, and it would basically invalidate White ID. Rappy is so done. Reach for the skies, Rappy. Get murdered. Keep this going in and just... Oh. The Rappy. Another present. Wow. Chat, wow. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, that's at least new. Okay, this is at least new. It's at least new. I can't get mad. It's new. I don't want it, but it's there. Got a Hell Rifle. I already have those, though. Like, real ones, not like these. I guess it's neat to say that I have it. I don't know who would use it. So I have a 65 hit Hell handgun. I think it's more useful. So many presents. I just need one for retract and we're all good. Making watching the item tracker closely. Yeah, that's important to do because they could blend in for sure. Damn. This one I thought I had paid off the developers. AntaresConvoy's like, hold on. It went the wrong way. Listen, transaction refunded. Yeah, Windows updates are out of the way at least. No more troll midstream. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it was acting very weird. I'm like, why is it behaving weird with YouTube? Is Windows doing something? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check the boxes. I guess I have nothing better to do. Might as well. I guess it doesn't hurt to do box checks. We've seen Yellow ID at least gets ad slots. So there's some value to check every random box. Including drag and drop. Sounds like it said drag and drop, but you know what? That's fine. Close enough. Well, already 94. This thing for track was probably putting in like 30, 40 hours, just getting up to the bonus. Oh, maybe I'll just hit 80 today. Meanwhile, hour and a half later, little bit above 80 now. Goodbye, random enemies. Now you got more freeze traps per level to play with. You're gonna have so much more fun with quests. Like, I didn't get. You're like, I'm sorry, giant enemy. Did I give you permission to play the game? Access denied. Uh-oh. Injured player, time to heal. Pan arms are up here. I'll move with the pan arms. Not helping. There we go. Got there eventually. Good refreeze, good refreeze. Kill the other one. More important than whatever else is in the room, I can promise you. Let's get the freeze trap here. Perfect. Good follow-up. Sadly, no hard ofs. And one day we'll get the hard up from Pan Arms. Level 95 already. Promethean getting at least 3 extra levels. That's good. Getting out of those awkward Q-Casile low levels, then ascend to pretty decent stats. I would definitely Q-Casile over Humor for sure. Want those traps and that accuracy. Wow, that was an unfortunate spawn for that Lily. That Lily was exactly in my Rivarda range. Oof. Goodbye, enemies. Yeah, Endless is a little too hard for new characters. I'm just thinking what a good alternative would be. I don't want to do CCC with you. That's more of a hell item only challenge. I might do that tomorrow briefly. I'll just whip out hell shots or whatever. Goodbye, enemies. Silence Claw, not quite. Throw some of them down. Just everybody walked to that laser. I took a step to the side and just whap, whap, whap. The most effective Nano Dragon laser. Team just went towards the shiny. It's okay. They're like, it's a present, I swear. Things. Anarm should be spawning now. Where would it be? Let's kill the one in the north. Already woke up, which is not great. It. Ooh, team just barely squeezed that kill out. Appreciate it. Parameter living on the edge. Ready to embrace fire trap death later. Another branch of Akabaku.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
No.
More needed.
I'm not sure it's a good idea. Imagine they all just have random voice clips in it. The music itself sounds fine, I just find it distracting when I hear other game music. Intermixed with character voice lines. Goodbye, Lily. You're not allowed to kill our party. Get out of here. Teamwork. Just, I don't know where the lily is, but I'm just gonna grant. Not enough of either. Interesting, huh? Don't move or I die to traps. That's all I know. Like, don't deviate from the path. Believe in the team. Okay, they probably have killed at least one of the traps. Fine, hope. Nice level up. Power material. Other power material. So many enemies. And arm popped up, careful. I'm gonna try to stand in between and hit both since they're both up. Nicely done. Good freeze, good Vardas. Good at DPS. Logo bombers. See somebody went in the other room. Later. Wow, photon drop from a box. Disgusting. Poor dragon. Just like the team just gets progressively stronger and it's already getting bodied by like the entire team. Poor thing. It's just XP to us now. You're no longer a boss. Just a brief interruption from our murder spree. Get the glitch. I tried. Some fireballs down to break boxes preemptively. I'm coating the arena in fire. Okay. There. Cape doll, don't care about that.
Fireball!
Fireball, indeed. You could Clyde Divine of 84 fire resistance. I hope you have escape doll, because if you don't, you're gonna game over us, which will make us feel very bad. We'll be so close to the end. Please don't do that without escape doll. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. If you do it with escape doll, I don't care. Do whatever you want. That damage is real. It reminds me of when I did Knights of Coral, and I chose the door early without hitting the switch. The game is like, I know you're a cast and you should be able to see traps, but we're actually gonna spawn traps coming out of the door, and they heat seek like they're in episode 2, and then they'll kill you instantly. I was like, I have not chosen the correct path, I see. Thank you, almighty Scape Doll. A great time saver. Crappy.
This is a waste of time.
That voice actor sounds really familiar. Oh, this is gonna bother me. What is he in? He has to be in a lot of things. He's not Steve Bloom level to me, but he's very close. Welcome, Barkeep. Hope you're doing well. Fortunately, I am too tired to think about what shows I've heard him in. So much raw murder happening on screen. Hearing Mag Blast hit 100 on presumably Retract every now and then. It's like, please use me. I'm like, no. You're not worthy. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna attack during Mag Blast. For future reference, Retract, there should be one that looks like, I don't know how to describe the icon. Not that one, though. It's not Angel. It doesn't look like an angel, and it doesn't look like a dolphin. Mushroom. Yeah, I was gonna say, I never thought about what the twins look like for the icon. I'm like, Yeah, eventually you'll put all the important abilities on the 0 to 9 at the bottom. That'll stop a lot of that. Goodbye, Rappies. Buffs in here. One that looks like a lamp. Yeah, I was like, I'm like, I didn't, I was like, this is just going off in memory. I'm like, I kind of vaguely recall. I'm like, I almost wanted to say it had like a parallelogram head. But I was like, I couldn't remember what the exact lines were for it. Rid of these. Hope you're doing well, Barky. So much crowd clear. I'm alive. That's a good start. We'll eventually get you two alive and having a good time. Having a couple of drinks, nothing wrong with that. Wow, that was like in unison, Gafoe. that was the Force Hive mind. we just walked by Rappies and just hit that Gafoe button. There was no hesitation. It was like frame for frame matching each other. They're like, my Rappy senses are tingling. It's not covered in fireball. It needs more fireball. Silly Rappies, you can't ambush us. We want you to be here. There we go. Yeah, it's nice this character's got up to a respectable level. Though, only 2 of my forces are not at a very high level at the moment. Like, as in a level I would feel comfortable having them as a carry. As in they're, like, below 135-ish. Now, 145 is way more than good enough to carry Episode 1 and most of Episode 4. Only a couple areas I'd be more hesitant about. Another present. Oh. Photon drops, okay. Couldn't tell if it was 1 or 2. Might have been 2. One day it will give Retract a present. I swear the game is trolling right now with presents. Come on. Give us a high roll present. Give it to Retract. Just randomly give him Sealed J Sword. It would be funny. Oh, whoops, I think I've responded the trap. Yeah, my bad. Or somebody shot it, either or. No more embracing death. Nice level up. Gonna say, Richak's already like, what do I do with all these stats? Well, you have a decision to make whether you want to finish leveling your mag or just pay for a mag. But at this rate, you can see what a difference it makes once you have the mag. How much easier the farm is. Now, picture Retract. If you had consumed all 99 power materials on the character, how much more damage this character would be doing. Because you've seen how much more damage a mag does. Power materials are basically like wearing a second mag. The damage difference can be extremely silly. So if you're wondering why people talk about like min-max versus power leveling, a lot of people will just go either literally all 150 power materials on a character, or they'll go, what is it? Let me try to do math while tired. I think 112 power, 38 luck. I think that adds up to 150. Math. And it is purely because if you spend some PDs in order to get the power materials, you end up earning it back so much faster than if you struggle without using the power materials. like night and day how quickly you clear. The quality of life cannot be understated. So many enemies. What a quest. Yeah, AntaresConvoy got the level to mold. Give him more versatility, single player and multi. Promethean hacking away with the big sword. Already at 115, 5 levels so far, just playing with this. Definitely good to take advantage of all that XP. Did not mean to get Bowie there, but that's fun. Also, I should probably fix my mags. It's here. Nothing better to do. There we go. He's casually feeding the mag to fix stats. Poor marbles. They try so hard and they just get murdered. I probably won't try fluid actually. I'm already seeing the raw cast damage. It's about on par with the fully spec'd out force already. Kind of funny. Poor forces, they need more love. Sure thing, Chris. There's an opening for the quest. The AntaresConvoy was looking to rest soon. You're welcome to bring in whoever you want. So I may change what ID I'm running it on, just so I feel it's a bit more fresh for me. Maybe we'll even briefly do Terrell's. I'll drop that in case, actually I'll hold on to it in case, Crack needs it later. I'll just drop it later. Another free 4 slaughter. In case he doesn't have them for his other characters. I'm gonna be so sad if those Rappies have an item. There's no way we're picking them up if somebody touches that. So how much accuracy is this gun? Puts me at 274. What is that relative to what else I have? So it is more accurate than my Hell handgun. That is actually very interesting. Huh. So it's literally the same as a 50 hit Hell laser, which I also have already. Okay, I mean, that one at least is fair. That's literally on par with the 50 hit Hell laser. It's pretty solid. How many photon drops am I up to? Now remember when I was at like literally 0? We're at 77 now. So it has been very lucrative last couple of weeks with all the photon drops. What do you think, chat? From literally 0 to 77? Remember, I started this event by literally spending all 50 in order to run the quest. I'm gonna switch which character I'm using. I think this character has got enough bonus XP for now. But I'll do this quest at least one more time, then we'll probably do some Terrells. That way Chris gets to enjoy the quest. Put away some adepts. Nothing too much else I want to touch here. materials in here in case I can get rid of them later. I almost copped on luck material. Okay, so I'm gonna switch characters. So I think if AntaresConvoy wants some rest, this is the perfect time to take some rest. And we'll have Chris join in. Say it's a force with the army of casts to protect me. keep me safe from those hill delts. I can't kill them. Let's do that on purple ID. Maybe we'll get a Heavenly Arms or something. I know Chris was looking for Heavenly Arms, and on top of that, I think it also gives Lava's Cannon. So I think Chris will not say no to more chances of that. That is on his list. From what I recall, when we're sharing items back and forth. Thank you for the good luck. Get some rest in Parameter, you earned it. Got a ton of PDs today. So hopefully we'll strike it big with presents in the next couple of days, but we'll see. This will be the last one that we do for this retrieval quest. We'll do a couple of Terrells. Then we'll probably transition into a TF. We're basically building up the HP of all of our comrades. Ooh, look at the damage being dealt. Nice. We have a lot of trap users, so that shouldn't hopefully get too close to me. Let's see though. How ominous for Forest. Look at that, almost at level 100.
Is everyone ready?
Is everyone ready, chat?
I call upon you.
Like that they're basically just putting their hands in the air. There we go. Two photon drops. I just get ganged up on by like 3 hunters. Oh no. Poor Rappy. Shot down, sliced to pieces. Yeah. At least I could say it was absolutely worth starting the stream early today. It's absolutely worth streaming in general today. Lots of PDs. Most we've seen in the event, not even close. And we help people level both ults and some of their fresh characters. So no complaints there whatsoever. Restrap there is huge, I'm not gonna lie. Try to chip some of them out. Oh, did I not do the adepts? Oh, I have one adept, that's fine. That's how much I'm paying attention to other people's characters, not my own. One adept is better than 0. That should be fun. I was gonna say, at least that means I can put on God Technique, Cure Paralysis. Better than nothing. slightly improve my damage. And possibly freeze rate, because I have no idea how Rivardo works with freeze percentage. Nicely done, team. Yeah, if you are curious later, Retract, the reason why that gun is super broken, if you have some money to spare, obviously I'm not gonna ask you to do it, but if you want to see the damage, your special attack pays money in order to do massive damage. So I think, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. So it is once you get a little more in terms of stats, especially with materials, you'll find that the Rawcast can just combo kill. You'll start doing like normal heavy special, or in some rare instances if they're frozen, like heavy special. That's usually enough to kill. But since you're leveling, we're not gonna expect it. But hopefully that gun brings you a lot of easy clears for very hard mode. That's what I'm getting to, because you definitely have the stats for it if you need to do some deep part hunts. Hopefully your ID matches it. I forget which one. I don't know what your ID is. I usually prefer red, I think, for it. Green on that one? Okay, solid. Not my preferred ID, but I think for general clears this should be fine. At least you could do TTF. Gonna have some fun in episode 4 later if you wanna play multiplayer into episode 4. Pretty solid. Ellen K. No. Pew pew o'clock. Oh no, it is, yeah. I think team almost has enough health to do episode 4. We level Retract enough. Retract needs 708 health, I think, to survive episode 4. Getting close. Fortunately, I can hit that pan arm in time. I got bodied. On the plus side, we don't necessarily need to do it anymore. It's not yellow ID, but it's good practice. I'm just locking down the enemies with traps. Disgusting. Congratulations on level 100. Careful with the me. Oh, okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if Foe would hit that. I'm glad it did. Unchecked Lily leads to sadness. More enemies. There's so many people here, I might as well explore. Damage output immensely. I guess that was the level up sound effect. It went dun 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 dun. It just ended. It was awkward. Dragon getting sniped by the team, getting hard bullied. There we go, that Zalor should make a big difference. Alright, let's all group up towards the south. We can bully the Pan Arm together. We gotta clear this wave first. Here we go, Pan Arm bully in time. And we'll do the same thing in the north. Alright, let's run, run, run. No escape, Pan Arms. You will be punished. Jeez. Good kill. Good job, team. The lone Bulmer. It tried. The game is like flipping me all over the place. There we go. Gosh, leave me alone. Wow, I do exactly enough damage to kill. Interesting. What an ominous song again. No, they're not hard of. I don't remember what they are on purple. It's just nice to kill them as a group. Ouch. Nope. Great. Uh-oh, team's letting lilies. Team's not focusing lilies. Please be careful if you're out of escape dolls, we reset. I was with Promethean on that last one. Threat assessment. If team needs escape doll, let me know. I got one spare, I think. No, actually I don't have any spare. Their character did. I'm seeing team attack something other than lilies. They're scaring me. Please kill the lilies. Okay. Team. Ooh. You're not respecting the lilies, team. These. Dry fluid. Yeah, hopefully we start getting vices from the cave monsters, but I haven't seen any drop so far. But unfortunate. Here we go. Poor dragon. Even with our current team, it's over. Then after this, we'll do purple ID with the Terrell's Ego Mill Lily check, and then we'll probably do 1 or 2 red TTFs. Then I am done for the night, so I'll take the mag back after that. Whew, it's been a long day. We started at 5, it's now 11 o'clock. Some boxes. You know what, for one adept, actually not that bad. I thought I'd be lower in fluids, but honestly, it's fine. Guess it just goes to show how important it is to get at least one adept. At least a Mother Garb. Random enemy. I'm sure this quest used to be a nightmare before the floor drop change was implemented. Remember, back in regular PSO, there was a limitation of, I want to say it's around 50 items. If 50 items end up on the floor, it stops counting after that, and it resets and deletes the other items. So quests like this, you would never be able to get up to 300. It would have long since reset. Which definitely helps, because it's very easy to pop the boxes that are down there, for example. You just miss those items forever. This little Ephinea quality of life. A few more frame perfect casts in here. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid using Gelin in case I see some confuses in there. Just because it makes the enemies damage each other more. I have no idea how I didn't die to that Rappy just then. But I'll take it. There we go. Stone is so good. I was about to freeze them, but team way ahead of me on that one. Good job, team. Always for the next wave that will inevitably jump us. There we go. Look at the freeze trap domination from the team. This is all the team's crowd control. That's not my Robarda. Sadly, not really seen that many Hildators. They were all front loaded in the other session. You saw like 2, and then it's like, no. You ran out. You hit your quota. We said you could see 2 Hildators, but it's how you get anything from them. And Promethean's like, no, I gotta cash mine in. So we got that one. I'm gonna say the PDs and presents slow down a little bit. Hopefully we start seeing more for the team again. There we go. Time freeze. Okay, just lets me chip them out a little. I actually did good damage to them. Honestly, with the team damage, with the donate, that did actually almost kill the Hild out. It's almost useful. But it did give me a lot of free snipes on them, which is kind of funny. Definitely want that mine material from earlier. I love it went up to item 252 on the floor. Grants. Yeah, I'm worrying about that grants. There we go. Nice and smooth from the team. Retract already a whopping 102. Just think, if he was getting the equivalency of 4 ATP a level, now 88 ATP over very hard mode. So any kind of clears he does there, much better. Even if he just does bars solo, it's probably fine. Although sadly I will take that mag back at some point. But what I would recommend Retract is that there are people on the Discord, for our Discord, that sell mags. Somebody will probably make you an offer if you say you need a power mag for a broadcast. That'll be like a snap call. Someone will get it like within a day. Like fine. Meantime, just gotta build up some PDs. Yeah, it's not that much. Yeah, now that you're an ultimate, photon drop should be far more common. Before they were just kind of rare drops of some enemies, like in hard mode, but now it's like every enemy could potentially drop it. Okay, I'm gonna go into the scary place. I might need assistance. I feel like I'm about to get hard bullied. Here we go, the bullying commences. Leave me alone. Oh, team bailed me. They're like, I will defeat you. The Talos. I forget if it's the Talos that have the lava scanning. One of these common items is. Speaking of common items, here's the rare sound effect. Where is it? Photon crystal. I'm so disappointed, chat. One day. Is the game punishing us for playing on Forest? Is that in the algorithm? They just don't want to admit it. can only get ultimate level treasure by playing Tower. Do you imagine? Team will be like, yep, nope, hard pass. Yeah, honestly, Chris's character is kinda able to do passive. He's got enough levels now. He already has the last swan. The big thing was last swan. Without last swan, I would say no. We'll give him ideas. Oh, man. Ooh, really good freeze trap from the team there. That was brutal. Good lockdown. Yeah, hopefully everybody could see the power of the traps, both at home and also in the game itself. Like, one freeze trap locked down like 15 targets. It's so dumb. Just like, nope. Like, listen, you might be a forest with all your debuffs, but I have the power of trap, and that is the most powerful magic of all. Nope. Oh no, the PTSD. Hiding near the right foot intensifies. Olga foot is real. I'm just trying to think, if I have to hard carry, what character class should I be? UCAS makes sense to a degree, but it might need to be somebody that can operate without buffs, maybe. I'll try to do Raw Marl as a carry. I'll need the Excal though, for sure. Oh yeah, we've been building up levels. Hey, look at that. Retract is... See, next time we play with Retract, survive episode 4 ultimate. Well, minus the boss. The boss is gonna kill you regardless. But otherwise, some good stats. We don't like taking people there early without HP materials, since Dwarfon does about 702 to 708 or something. Set damage, as then your defense doesn't matter. So you have literally just enough raw stats to survive. And that's where crazy stupid XP can come from. Like, we're getting 195 XP a second, but we could be getting like 30 bajillion in episode 4. But it's okay. We're hunting presents, which is more important. Apparently hunting a million PTs too. I keep finding them. Track seeing the power of the power in numbers. Many traps plus debuffs and buffs equals goodbye every enemy. There we go. Goodbye my final dot fluids. Oh. Okay, for some reason. Cool. Goodbye Rappy. There we go. So that's the last time we'll do the quest for the night. Let's do a Tyrell's, I guess. We'll try a TTF, see how it goes. Fuck my... Oh. Need to be somebody that could do a lot of damage to falls, but somebody that can also buff, I think. Tough call. Technically, I could bring in Fomarl. She does enough damage that she would actually be able to snipe, and she would be able to deal with full op. about it. In the meantime, a couple adepts. Actually, if I'm just doing that, I don't need them. Get rid of cure paralysis for that. For adept outputting. Okay, so for reference, how many PDs am I now up to? Am I almost at the 100 that I need for my final weapon? 19 more. Oh, you may have to leave after that? I mean, we could always do TTF with Chris later. Let's try to get him presents with Terrells. But oh yeah, I'm feeling the fatigue hit me. I was up very early today. I should be able to keep going a little longer. Yeah, Terrells will be like 11 minutes or so, Chris, I would say. Yeah, we'll do the cheeky check. So purple ID, slightly weaker than white ID. Yeah, the other one is like 20-something minutes. It's not gonna be that long. So TTF is likely to be 15 to 16 if I had to guess. It's not gonna be 14 minutes. It's gonna be probably closer to 16. But we'll see. Try to get through this quickly. Take retract through their first TTF, which I'm sure will be interesting because we have a lot of low-level characters. But honestly, I think the team will be mostly fine. When we get to Falls, it'll be a absolute like meat grinder, but before that, I don't think it'll be. Yeah, but TTF Ultimate is a very different story. Moran's will instantly kill you, more or less. Balls will instantly kill you on every attack. Yeah. Ooh, do I unironically play Hunuval? Maybe that's actually the unironic play. I need ATP, but I don't want to be raw moral. And if I need to, I can stunlock Volt up with Excalibur now that I have a spare V801. Maybe that actually makes sense. Now, I'll have to switch my IDs, so somebody else will have to host the TTF. Blue ID is not any good for that. I was gonna say, I have no idea where I am on this wall. There we go, this should activate. Ooh, Heavenly Arms. Nice, Chris was looking for one of those. There we go. I was failing super hard at the wall check. I blame being tired. Don't mind me, I'm killing them in a different room. You just shake your head. Yeah, eventually I'll get Heavenly Arms back from Chris, but I don't need them right now. He's been loaned too, since it is very rough playing certain characters without Heavenly Arms. Funeral is one of them. It's a journey. You know what? I'm gonna kill the stuff that is in the room, and then I'm gonna kill the stuff in the other room. Forces, I'm killing them through the wall, don't worry about it. Retract missed that earlier. Yeah, I just killed an enemy in a totally different room. Hey, Elysian dropped from them. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna nod our head and go, that made sense. I'm like, listen, I cast a spell, it could go wherever it wants, it's magic. Okay, so what I'm gonna end up doing is, I'm gonna leave a telepipe down near the red door. Walls are indeed a suggestion. So when we get to the room with the switch, you will need to take somebody else's telepipe and then come back to my red telepipe. Or if Promethean, remember kids, walls kill brain cells. Okay, Doogie. Or if somebody gets to the hill delts first, you take their warp. Anyway, it's a little shortcut is what I'm saying. So I'll try to inform when the team needs to throw down a telepipe. Promethean will probably be like completely done. So he was pretty much on point with those on the last run, but he's also not playing level 200 Ramar, so we'll see. On Lapis Cannon chances and other stuff. Nice level ups for the team. Last second levels probably make a big difference. Because the reason I think it would be good is because we need a lot of damage on pull up. Nice level up for me. And honestly, only a hunter would do it. It's Humar time, says remote battery. Unfortunately, no. The only time it's Humar time is when there's a Hugh cast, a Raw cast, and a Force already in the party. Then it doesn't matter. Blame anything that goes wrong on them. Be like, come on, what are you doing? You're the best characters. I'm just Humar. What do you want me to do? Facts. All this damage. Disgusting. There we go. We got retract up many levels today. We're like 5-ish minutes into the quest. We're halfway there. Hit Rappies. We're coming up to the room with the switch. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, if we take a little detour to the right here, we can open up a little path over here. And potentially, actually, I already see Promethean on the other side. Promethean said, you know what, I'm gonna handle it. I'm like, that's fair. Unfortunately for him, I didn't get to buff him before he left, but it is what it is. What happens when the team gets too far from me? I can't do anything about it. Might be able to buff them? Does this work? Wait. There we go. This is how we can assist Promethean. Look at that, I'm fighting in a different room. I did it. There we go. That should make life much easier. See that? Force doesn't play by any of the rules. Okay. I'll need one of the robots here to throw down a telepipe. Hopefully one of you is a telepipe. There we go, perfect. And we're all gonna take a little magical journey into the telepipe. I want you to take my telepipe to go back. So enter your own telepipe and then come to the red one. Once you take the red telepipe, we can one back. Looks like the hill delt was already killed. Since the hill delt was already killed, I'm gonna head to the south. That was about the timing of the team. We'll buff Promethean a little bit. I want to hit the switch first. There we go. Now from here, we could potentially split the group slightly if we wanted to. So as long as there's somebody dealing with the bottom floor, I'll probably go up to the top floor. I think at least 2 people should stay on the bottom floor, which is where we're at currently. But basically, there's a warp on our left that will open up very soon. I'm gonna summon extra enemies for the team to fight. Yeah. I'm gonna let the team deal with this. I'm gonna apply buffs, and I'm gonna peace out. So, you know you're done with that room when you fight double hill delt in the warp area. I'm just gonna go here and chip away at these enemies so we don't have to deal with them. Because I'm going to acknowledge that hunters can probably take care of what's down there, whereas this is a lot for a hunter to take care of. So the best part is we still share items since we're pretty close to each other. They should be seeing any kind of drops that appear. And when I'm done with this floor, I'm gonna go back down because I killed all the other enemies leading to this point. Look how whimsical the music is as we murder. Okay. We'll go back down and help the group. There we go, final wave down here. Nice level up. Levels matter. So I killed literally everything, so it's just a smooth journey to the north. Have fun here. Have fun collecting items. So normally people would reset on white ID as soon as you kill the other hill delts because you realize they're not Hildatours. You do a lot of resets here to get Frozen Shooter on certain IDs. We're gonna do the cheeky version of this, where we're gonna purposefully kill the dragon. We're gonna look to see if there's any rare lilies in the first room of the next area. If there are no rare lilies, we leave. You just slash lobby or exit. But we're gonna do a quick little check here. Hopefully there's a rare lily, because that's technically a Psycho 1 chance. But if nothing else, this is XP for the team, because it is dragon. We're not gonna give it up for the team. Chris went up, I think, a couple levels. Promethean went up 7, Retract went up 24 from 80. So pretty good ultimate runs for XP. Little. Good job, team. Yeah, I think I might need to play New World to carry, which is not a problem. I guess I'm not used to doing it, but I really should be. I think they're a good combo. New World Hue cast is really strong. There we go. Didn't even get to lift off. Goodbye. Let's enjoy some extra XP for the team. Nice. Yes, we're all gonna have a little... We're gonna cross fingers. Let's see if we have the 1 in 500 Mill Lily appearance from 5 enemies. Can you imagine if it was quintuple Mill Lily? If that happened, we would just feel like it's over. We're getting trolled. Unfortunately, it looks like it is not the case. I might as well just kill these since I'm here in annoyance. There we go. GG. At any point, you can leave. I'll just clean it up here, I guess, while I have TP. But I'm gonna walk out in a second. I'll kill the dragons in annoyance. I can lobby at any time, I'm just annoyed. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Let me switch into one last character. So we'll see what IDs we have. So I think green ID was from... Brain is not processing, I'm very tired. From Rawcast. I think if the Rawcast makes the game, we should be fine. I don't know if anybody was better than green ID though. That require... Oh, you're white? Ooh. I think I would take white over green. If you want to host, Chris, yeah. The ID preference I have is definitely red, white, sky, Viridian. I think in that order. If Chris makes the game, I'll join his game. Yeah, if Chris makes, we're good. I can't make it with blue ID, because that doesn't lead anywhere. So I'm gonna have to be a super ridiculous carry on this quest. I need to make sure I got... Okay, I got Galatine. Right, Vivito one, I'll have to pick that up. We'll let Chris make. Let's aid. It's spelled king with an H. Kinga. Finger. Let's see. Deep Labyrinth. I feel like I've heard this soundtrack before, but I haven't played this game. Not what I think. Interesting. Alright, so I need to go get a V801. I have Cleo. That's good. I'm gonna need that for later. I'm gonna play basically as optimized as possible. At least with the gear that I have. With that extra V801, thanks to Promethean, that'll allow me to carry as the Hunu role. So, why do I think the Hunu role is good in this scenario? We need somebody that needs to do a lot of damage. The Hunu role can do a lot of damage. Somebody that can debuff. Hunu role can debuff. Somebody that can bring up the damage of the party overall. Hunu role can do that. We need somebody that does an insane amount of damage to Worm Boss. And I guess the only thing I need is a Diska. That's the only thing she's missing. I'm gonna go get a Diska to kill Volt Op. And I think we're good. 35 hit Diska in the bank, okay. Sadly, she's using Blue Adoshi Violet Nimidao and not a 13. So while it frees up a slot, my damage won't be as high, but it'll still be decent. And we have a shotgun plus a couple hunters, so our damage shouldn't be terrible. Okay. Give Chris a second. I'm looking for my drink. Where's my drink? Must have left it downstairs when I was getting something. Oh well, I could go one more run without it, but eventually I need to hydrate. So yeah, we're gonna push ourselves to the limits. We're gonna try our best. We have a pretty good 1237 base ATP. MST is 1000, which we're not really gonna use. Defense is okay. So the way this is going to work is the group will need to just play really, really close to each other and basically never leave each other's side. So we're not going to... I can split from the group cannot split from themselves. So as long as you go as one cohesive unit, you should be fine. I have enough raw stats, I could kind of do whatever I want. With White ID, I guess for the purposes of presence and also decent drops, we could kill every enemy in the first room. So I'll at least stay behind so the team gets a head start on those enemies and make sure we kill a wave there. Caves, I don't think we need to do anything special. I'm gonna go through a hidden wall. I'm not sure if Retract knows about the hidden wall. But nothing too crazy there. Mines, I think we'll just try to minimize our time in there because that will probably kill the party if we mess around with it. Okay. Let me apply some buffs. Yeah, the Cleo debuff range is actually super important. I'm gonna open the boxes because those could have photon drops. I don't even need to use the special. Galatine damage is just so high. I could use the special if I just want them dead. Oh. Alright, team left me behind. That's fine. Team wants to clear the north. That's fine. I was gonna clear north, but whatever. In that case, let's use Charlie. Because we are a white ID, so almost every enemy is worth killing on white ID. It's like that in Viridian and Red. They like killing these enemies. I'm gonna deal with this last enemy. Chris should probably go assist them with the Hildelts, but maybe they'll be fine. As I said before, you don't have to go back for me. I don't need anything. This character damage is silly. Okay. So normally what would happen is if we ended up split like this, I would normally telepipe, but I'm not gonna pressure people to telepipe or do whatever. Just be aware in the future if you want to optimize. For me, I don't care at the moment. I'll just note it. I don't have a Dark Flow, but I do have a Charged Vulcan, which is pretty broken. My goal is to debuff the dragon and just try to ensure our team one-shots it. If I have to, I will use Gazond on it, but I'd really prefer not to. My cat is just spinning in circles. Thank you, Sato. Which, I don't know why it's not called Gato, but that's fine. So I'm basically gonna hard special to kill this thing. Yeah, there we go. The fast kill enabled. You know what kill is good if the dragon doesn't launch up into the sky. Really don't want to see the dragon launch into the sky. That wastes a lot of time. Up team. Gonna pop the boxes for the team. Team on. I'm assuming Chris or somebody will slime do. Retract will learn how it's done. I'll explain it to Retract. So basically, Retract, if you shoot 3 times in a row in a combo, and then use your fire traps without making another attack, every fire trap will duplicate slime. So we'll do that to get extra XP and also present checks, because they count as whole enemies. And then what can happen is if you put a fire trap where it spawns, like where I'm doing a little dance, it'll kill every slime in the room. So as long as you do that, then they should be dead. I'll help the team with this, because I need to understand my disc. Yeah, the problem with the insta-kill is if you do it too close to the center, it will punish you, and it'll kill them. So that's why you'll see people lure it more to the sides, for future reference. Or if you don't do the triple combo, then that also causes them not to dupe in the first place. Again, team can stay together. I'll provide some buffs here. So feel free to kill as many lilies as you want. This is just present central. I will need one of you to slime dupe. I don't know if Chris wants to do it or Promethean. I don't really care who. I just can't be the one that does it because I'm not a cast. By the two. Hopefully Chris has telepipes. He'll let us know in a little bit if he doesn't. Because I'll cast Ryuker and then they can take mine to go catch up to where Chris is without needing to walk. Let's see if he has Ryuker. Or at least a telepipe. We'll dance and wait. We'll see. He might not. Oh, this is the cat that has pipes. Nice. Okay. So here's the strategy for Retract. If the worm behaves very differently in Ultimate, hold forward and hit the other side of the raft. It's going to beach on your left, and we're going to wail on it collectively as a group. So it just immediately beaches. It's very different than the other difficulties. There's a little safe spot where I'm standing to avoid damage. Otherwise, we're gonna go wild. So I need team to do as much damage as they can here with AoEs, whatever you got. I'm gonna use Jaya to do 1,000,000 damage. Ooh, team damage is so good. Thank you, team. That was an excellent worm boss. I was gonna say, Retract, did that even feel like a boss fight? That was a massacre. Get out of here, giant worm. We don't care about you. Look, we've had enough of you on other difficulties. Goodbye. Good day, sir. So here's a fun little trick. You can confuse trap as a cast in this room, by the way, Retract. Even if they don't drop anything interesting, they do so much damage to each other that they will just kill each other. You can just walk away. Like, honest, you don't even need to fight them. They're confused, they're dead. You just walk away. It's just free kills. So if you're looking to optimize it for single player play, just laugh at how easy, like, look how many died. We shot like 1 shot total. Anyway, if you want to get another confused trap off, it is very funny. Like, you just don't have to do anything. It's hilarious. Look at that damage. Just Oh, look, you got a kill. Oh, you got another kill. So dumb. Confuse Trap scales so well with enemy ATP. I feel Confuse Traps are extremely strong in Ruins and Mines in particular. Uh-oh. Somebody stay behind. Okay. It's getting scared there. Okay. So here's the deal. I want the team to run into the hallway after the Sinnoh room and wait there, because we need to deal with Barans as a group. Because we don't have a good frozen shooter yet, and we don't quite have enough ATP. I'm gonna go through the secret passageway. People in the middle can ambush the Sinnoh Red. And if things go wrong, Confuse Trap and walk in a circle around the room. I'm not kidding, it's really powerful. Confuse Trap is broken. So if you're even remotely scared, Confuse Trap panic and just run. Just it probably will kill them, to be honest. So just run in circle. Look how much damage they're doing to each other. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. See, he put one Confuse Trap down and 2 of them are almost dead without any assistance from the team. And now we need to heal a little bit. There we go. The 2 free kills, we never fired a shot. Seems fair. Okay, we need a freeze trap down, and I'm gonna try to debuff them so the team gets damage. My single target damage is pretty good. As is the team's. Good job. Well done. So we're gonna ambush this poor dub chick, which makes the switch in the upper left portion. Or, well, I guess technically upper right if you're looking at the map. Drop down. So as long as somebody hits the switch, we should be good. I'm gonna hit it with the riff. I'm gonna say riff always, I get shot. I might need assistance. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna heal. I need assistance, team. Somebody Confuse Trap or something? There's too many lasers. Oh, there's too many lasers. Yeah, I need some cover fire. Thank you. For the cover fire. Okay, we're good. I don't even need them dead. I just need to... They're just overlapping lasers on me. But also welcome, Elf. There's just a lot going on. So I'm going to do a strategy. So if you've not seen it before, Retract, you don't need to do anything. I have to do all the hard work here. I'm going to unequip my Heavenly ability to wear a V801. And I'm going to perform a stun lock. Now, if the stun lock goes well, you don't have to do anything other than watch me try really hard to not mess this up. Where am I? Okay, I'm in a good position for it. So I need to run across the room. I'm going to do stun lock with the sword. Bolt Op only cares about raw ATP by the character attacking it. Galatine is one of the highest ATP weapons in the game. For some reason, Gazand applies ATP damage, because this game makes no sense. So if it goes well... I got hit. Annoying. I've almost got it. There we go. Okay, good recovery, good recovery. Now, if you have an AoE weapon, I'd recommend it. You'll see hunters whip out slicers here, because it can hit every part of this boss, and it does insane damage. I've equipped a slicer, or not slicer, I've equipped a Disco Brayman to do massive damage. So, oh, don't cage me. Please don't cage me. Oh, just stop it. No. The only thing I can't deal with. Leave me alone. What a jerk. The only thing that hard counters me. Holy. I felt targeted. We talk about that? It ignored every other player to try to cage me. Ridiculous. Leave me alone. So anyway, nice photon drop. So far this is going really well, but again, falls is good. There's gonna be deaths. So just accept it now. The team is gonna die a lot on falls. There's not much that can be done there. I hope you brought some moon atomizers for the team, because we will definitely need it. Team will be like chain reviving each other for a little bit. So if you can do us a good favor and freeze somebody in this room, I would really appreciate it before this thing got out of control. Someone could... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And the reason we freeze there is so the Darkbringer doesn't get to do other attacks. And it makes the claws a little more manageable. Perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have the team basically just run to the red door. So basically everybody turn left. I'm going to go up the hidden path. Or if anybody wants to kill the sorcerer directly that knows more about the quest, that's fine. I just want the group to head towards that red door collectively. I'll go deal with this. So the reason we take this upper platform, for people that haven't seen it before, is that it has a hidden mechanic that just stepping up here causes an enemy to spawn in the next room, which lets us shortcut it. White ID doesn't really care about that much here. Gonna kill the sorcerer for the team, so now you can take the door. Perfect. So I think it's worth at least getting to the sorcerer in the next room, because White ID has an uber rare that if you kill the chaos sorcerer, it has a very small chance of dropping. So we might as well live free. Live free, die hard, kill the sorcerer, and as soon as the sorcerer is dead, everybody bails. You do not need to kill the Deldies. Just need to run like heck. I'm gonna do some damage to the Indie Belrose. Honestly, our damage is surprisingly high. I'm gonna try to kill the sorcerer and then run. Alright. No uber rare. Okay, that's all I need to see. No uber rare, sadly. So here's where I would recommend for Retract. If you have a really high single target damage weapon, normally this would be Heaven Striker in high level play. I'd recommend your Sniper if you have one. You want something that's not going to lock you in place. I have Last Swan, which females can use, and I imagine most of the Huka Seals will be whipping it out because
Is that a monolith?
they do not want to deal with the spinners. So the strategy is going to be, I will try to debuff every phase, and if I'm able to do so, the team damage will be exceptionally good. And my other thing is to just not die, because if I die, I'm pretty sure the party wipes. So I'm like, just no pressure, but if I take too much damage, we game over. So on the plus side, you'll survive the fire attack from the boss, more likely than not. I would actually recommend as a group, if you, all three of you literally unironically play as one clump of players, you could try to play the odds. So if everybody, for example, goes to the right side of the arena, and then when the boss is moving, goes to the middle, you should be able to more often than not always dodge. And I could just go opposite the team, so I move a little less. But again, that requires a lot of coordination and a lot of practice with the team, so if it doesn't happen, it's okay. But just recognize that the more players that are together, the more likely it is to target the original spot. But that also means it's easier to guide the spell in a manner in which it will hit nobody. So that's kind of like the pros and cons of grouping up there. And if the team dies as a group, it doesn't really impact that much. I'm gonna start a little to the right, because that's my preference here. So we should just be able to burst this boss. We're gonna ignore the spinners. Spinners are for people with no DPS. We have DPS. You see what I mean? Like, that goes real fast. We could just skip certain phases. So here's where just try to play as a group the best you can. I'm gonna try to debuff this boss while it's in range. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna dodge left here. Good dodge, good dodge. I'm gonna go opposite of the team. Damage is looking really, really good. Okay. Okay, team's damage is there. I was worried we would be here for a while, but that was honestly one of the hardest parts of the fight. So what I would recommend, Retract, look for me, run to me. I need to provide you buffs, but it's hard for me to move initially. So I'm gonna try to immediately debuff this boss. There, I got the debuff. The reason the debuff is important is because without it, the team just doesn't do any damage. I'm gonna slowly walk over to the team so I can buff. There we go, let's give you a buff. Now you can do some damage. Okay, it's not going terribly so far. Okay, we gotta, ooh, that is actually really good luck. Oh, yeah, that's good luck. Oh, best luck? Best pattern? Wow, we one cycled with this team? Whoa. Get out of here. The damage was there. Good job, team. Good ATP. Yeah, that was merciful. That could have gone so bad. If we got short cycled there, we could have recovered. If we got a medium cycle, that would have probably been the worst. Because then the boss would have like 6,000 to 7,000 on the Soul Link phase. But yeah, that was just really, really smooth work. Good job, team. And chat, did I not say it would be 15 to 16 minutes? Did I not declare it? It was 15:56. I would say that is the perfect definition of 15-16 minutes. But anyway, congratulations, Retract, on beating Falls for the first time. Yeah, that's how runs should feel. They should feel, you know, if you have somebody giving you a little bit of guidance, it should feel real smooth. We went through that real quick, and obviously you're nowhere near cap stats. Most of the team is not near cap stats. But just having one player with like really, really good gear, like the Hunural is really, really geared out, can really make a difference. Like if I had no Jaya damage, or I didn't have Last Swan, or I didn't have Diska, a lot of those bosses could have been like 30 seconds to a minute to 2 minutes longer, and that puts the team at risk of a party wipe. We didn't ruin TTF runs for them. I mean, they go really well on the stream, generally speaking. So I'll leave the disc in my inventory. So retract, I'll take the mag back. But you can keep anything else I've given you. Yeah, you're gonna play public games, and it's gonna be like some 30-minute nightmare or some nonsense. But anyway. There we go. Got first TTF, first cookies, first level 80 maybe, as well. That was just ultra smooth. So being 107, even with the weaker mag, should make up for lower stats. It shouldn't be the worst. We'll be playing more tomorrow, I think. But I know for me, it's starting to get late, and if we're potentially doing an early morning game or an evening game, I'll need rest regardless. This is a pretty good place to stop for now. But always play solo offline, makes sense. You know what, chat? We did so well. Even Terrell is like, that was an S rank. So don't forget to talk to the lady for your escape doll afterwards. You earned your escape doll team. So if you happen to die and have burned one, then you just perfectly get it back. If you kill a little over 100, you'll get the escape doll, more or less guaranteed, even with some party deaths. As long as you just aren't ultra slow, you'll get it back, which is nice. So yeah, Promethean went up 9 levels. Again, Retract went from 76, I think, to 107. Chris gained 2 levels in the Hue Seal. And we're just slowly building up the stats. But with a well-rounded team, goes pretty well. So I think that basically highlighted why I think the Hunural is very strong for TTF. Because I was trying to find out like when I would use her over some of the other characters, because HuCast is obviously really strong and really good with traps. But this is a perfect example. You have characters with mixed power where like a pure force just wouldn't do enough damage on the bosses to carry, outside of having like the most ridiculously sphered items of all time. And I feel like the Ramarl just doesn't have enough ATP. Like that extra 80 ATP on the Hunural, on top of having Jaya, makes a really big difference if the team doesn't have like Oops All Excalibur or Oops All, you know, Disco Brave Man. Like this character can cover a lot of gaps there. So at least I'm kind of happy that I found a reason to use her, but obviously she's blue ID, so I need other people to run an ID that matches TTF. But yeah, glad you had some fun, Retract. Hopefully everybody that joined had fun. We'll try to get more presents tomorrow. So keep an eye out. I might do a short morning stream, but I'm more likely to try to spend time with friends if they're available. But if they're not able to give some time, we'll probably just play some PSO in the morning. But I could guarantee in the evening we will do some PSO. So not at 5 o'clock, but probably closer to 7:30. So it's a heads up there. Okay. So thank you, everybody. But let's go ahead and say goodbye both to YouTube and then the stream in a moment. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you again for watching, and hope to see you again in the next time.